Peace, everybody. Welcome to Capital Combat. Name says it all. I'm Hakeem Branch, and today I'm going to preview tonight's Gennady Triple G Golovkin versus Vanes Martirosyan middleweight title fight. We know the history of how this fight came together. We had the fallout between the rematch between Canelo Alvarez and Golovkin, and Martirosyan comes in as a late replacement. Also on this card, on the televised portion, we have the first women's boxing match in HBO history featuring the unified, undisputed women's welterweight champ Cecilia Brækhus. That should be entertaining. That should be enlightening. And hopefully it puts the spotlight on women's boxing that needs to happen, because those women are very good and they come to fight every single time. I haven't seen too many bad women's fights, honestly. But that's neither here nor there. That's just me. Let's get into the main event and talk about what we might see when these two guys step in the ring. Now, the problem for Triple G is he was preparing for one style for about 5 weeks, and probably even before they started the actual training camp than what Vanes Martirosyan is going to present to him tonight. Martirosyan and Canelo are two different types of fighters. They have two different builds, two different skill sets, and it's going to be up to Golovkin to adapt to that very quickly so Martirosyan doesn't upset the apple cart. Whereas in Canelo, he had someone who moved backwards, kind of fancies himself as a slickster, but throws very nice combinations to the head and body, very good uppercuts. Martirosyan, we have someone who has kind of a bounce to him. He likes to bounce on his feet, spring in and out, and he likes to land long punches, 1-2s, occasional hooks, but he keeps it very simple in the ring. Now, I expect early for him to land some of those right hands on Golovkin while Golovkin gets used to the different style that he's been preparing for. And Golovkin being the consummate professional, it shouldn't be something that takes him long to adjust to. And once that happens, I say about 3 rounds, 4 rounds, he begins to take over the fight. I don't see him stopping Martirosyan, but I see him starting to pull away and winning a wide decision. I think he'll be the sharper puncher. Golovkin will be the harder puncher, no doubt, because Martirosyan is moving up from the 154-pound division, and nobody has been able to match Golovkin until he met up with Jacobs and Canelo, guys who were closer to middleweight size. So I'm thinking that Golovkin can get his rhythm going, begin to take over the fight, and come away with a clinical decision against a late replacement. And unfortunately, the naysayers are going to come out in full force. But you know, Rob and I don't pay attention to the naysayers. We just pay attention to the action in the ring, and that's it. So I believe, we both believe, that Golovkin will be able to prevail in this fight. As he gets Martirosyan's timing, he'll be able to catch him. As he releases his shots with various hooks upstairs and downstairs, he'll begin to out-jab him as the fight goes on, because while Martirosyan likes to work behind the 1-2, he doesn't do it consistently, or his work rate isn't high enough to fully take advantage of what Golovkin presents to you in terms of opportunities to punch. So like I said, early on in the fight, he'll be able to land his right hand. He'll be able to counter Golovkin and make him look ordinary, or old, as they say, until Golovkin figures out the problem, adjusts, and begins to use his own jab and his counters when Martirosyan comes in, and secure the victory that way. I'm thinking of 9-3, 8-4 type of fight that looks a lot like last week's fight between Danny Jacobs and Sulewski. I think they say it's pronounced Zulinski on HBO. But I think it's going to be a similar fight to that, where you got the sharper, stronger guy landing the harder, more judge-friendly punches, but the underdog fighter is going to be in there the entire time, making him work to win these rounds. I think we're going to get a fight just like that. So that's it, guys. I wanted to keep this real quick, real to the point. There's really not too many people that are thinking that Martirosyan is going to present a big problem to Golovkin. And if you think so, please let us know how you think that is and what tools that he will use to give Golovkin the problems that you see that he's going to give him and possibly come away with the victory. We'd love to hear from you in the comment section. You can hit us up on any of our social media networks, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Google+. I'm forgetting something. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Google+. Those are the major ones. Capital Combat. Make sure you hit the subscribe button to catch Rob and I's recap. If you want to see Rob's thoughts on the David Haye fight, that's going on right now as we speak. I got it on. I think Luke Campbell is fighting right now. But we'll see you guys in the recap. And make sure you like this video as well. And until the next video, fight on.
This is round one, and you've already lost. They don't seem to see that everything we've done is coming and gone. My fists are on fire. I perform till I perspire. My demons are in a rage. Keep thinking that it's a game. I kick rhyme, hurricane. I told them I don't play. I'm liquid.
Black Street Fighter.